Now, since y'all like hearing my stories about me running into guys that lie about nothing, like literally no reason to lie, I have another one for you. So this one is about how I was asked to go on a date to Orlando Studios for an entire weekend because that's one of my dream dates, and he listened to me. But in the midst of him telling me about it, I called him up, and I didn't want to put myself into a sticky situation with 4 other girls. So listen to this story. So one of my dream dates is to go to Universal and Disney World, like on a date. I always love those videos where I see people getting engaged there and like having like good dates. So the guy asked me like, you know, where did I really want to go? He wanted to take me away for a weekend. So I'm like, I go away a lot for myself. I really want to go to Orlando Studios. To Universal, I've never been. I've been when I was a kid with my parents, but I've never been to remember in my older age. So I'm like, okay, that's where I want to go. So this man goes ahead, books the ticket to Universal, he books the hotel, he books the transportation, everything. Like, I wouldn't have had to do anything. So I guess he was so excited to tell me all about the trip, right? So he shares his screen.
And over here, this is where you have me fucked up at.
He's FaceTiming me to share his screen and show me like all the details from like the hotel, where we staying, how close it is, the spa services, like what I can book, all this stuff. In the midst of him sharing his screen, he must have forgot that he did not unshare his screen.
Got him. We fucking got him.
So what I started doing was screen recording. I started screen recording, but I was quiet. I just was like, you know, regularly talking to him as he was talking to me, but he must have forgot. So the entire time he's texting another girl. I can see the name, I forgot it. He's texting a girl, but I can see at the top of the screen, once he's done texting, that he has 6 people pinned. He had boom, 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 boom. And I was the last one pinned. So it was like his mom, all these girls, and then me. So I'm like, Number one is, I didn't like that I was pinned last. We ain't even together, but I'm top tier. What are you doing? Secondly, I'm like, okay, cool. Let me just start asking questions from what I seen to see if he lies. So I seen that he was showing me in the hotel app that he had other trips planned. He had this, he had that, he had this, he had that. So I'm like, so what you got going on this month and next month, that month, this month? He was like, oh, I don't got nothing going on. I'm pretty open. So he's telling me he don't have no trips planned. You know, I'm open all these months. I don't have nothing going on, whatever. But mind you, I already see it because he's sharing his screen. So I've seen it on the app where he booked the hotel plus the other stuff that he booked that's coming up. It says upcoming trips. Seen it. So mind you, his screen he's still sharing his screen. He hasn't unshared his screen, and he hasn't noticed that he was sharing his screen. So he jumps out of the text messages that he was texting in, and he jumps in ours and send me the screenshot just so I can have the information for the hotel. And then he jumps into another person's text messages who was pinned at the top too. So I'm like, oh, what is he about to text this girl? So what do he text this girl? You ready for Atlanta in this month, whatever. And the girl like, yes, I'm so excited. So I'm watching it. I'm like, you told me you wasn't dating anybody, and that's fine. You told me you wasn't dating nobody. But here's the thing, you do not have to lie. Lying puts people in bad situations, because me, I know how to act irrationally, and I know how to act with coof. But sometimes it's pretty hard to differentiate the two. But now I have a lot to lose, so it's no way I can act how I really want to act in my mind. That's how I want to act. So I seen enough, and then the week goes on, the trip is almost coming up, and I'm still being nice because he don't know that I know. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, cool. So since you can't be honest about you not dating other people or not going other places, which I seen, then mind you, we're just dating, and you're just lying. So I'm like, since you can't be honest about that, in my mind, I'm like, I'm gonna get you back and I'm gonna make you waste your money. So what I did was, I was nice all the way up into the trip, very, very nice, all the way up until he got to the trip. The day of, packed my bags. I'm sending him pictures of my suitcase, like I'm faking it out. Okay, he texts me like, do you need me to pick you up at the airport, or you just gonna meet me? I'm like, oh no, I'll just meet you out. I'm gonna get an Uber from my house. I'll meet you at the airport. Child, he was texting me the whole time at the airport like, hey Ash, hey, you almost here? Yeah, I'm almost here. I'm running late. I'm lying all the way up until the time all the way up until it was time for us to board. I was lying. And then he was like, so you not coming? And I was like, no, I'm not coming. And one thing's for sure, two things for certain. I asked you up front not to lie to me. So he was like, what did I lie about? What did I lie about? So I sent them a screenshot of him texting other people and a screenshot of his trips, his upcoming trips with other people. So now he sees that I know stuff that he didn't know that I knew, which he told on himself because he was sharing his screen and he forgot to unshare his screen on his iPhone. So I just was like, one thing's for sure, two things for certain. I just asked you not to lie to me. If we want to date and we want to build something and we want to get to know each other, you have to be honest up front. And I just don't know what it is about God and about my life, but he always comes through and show me people's true colors. That's friends, family, dating, the people that work at the market. Girl can't make the story up. So mind you, he's on the plane thinking that I'm running late about to get on the plane, so he's on his way to Orlando by himself. Don't ever play with me. Now you wasted your money, have a good time by yourself. And mind you, me, I would have been like, whatever, because I don't mind traveling by myself. But to spend money on stuff, and I kept adding stuff on. I'm like, oh, and I want to go to the spa. Can you get me the spa treatment? Oh, and can I do this? Can I do that? Can I do? He started booking all of this other stuff. I was purposely wasting his money because don't play with me. Don't play with my time. Don't play with my energy. Don't play with my presence. And enjoy them upcoming trips.